Python is a general purpose programming language. Anybody, what is meant by programming language? What is programming language? Okay, language is a set of instructions to intend the computer or machine for performing a one task. That language is nothing but a programming language. General purpose means by using this programming language, we can developing any type of applications like artificial intelligence, data science, big data Hadoop, web applications, IoT applications, blockchain, either GUI applications or mobile applications. That's why we are calling as a general purpose programming language. Next one, the programming languages can be categorized into two levels, like as a low level programming languages and high level programming languages. Now Python is a high level programming language. Anybody, what is meant by high level? High level. Okay, basically the programming languages can be categorized into two levels, low level and high level. Low level means any programming language which is understanding by computer processor directly, like as a binary format. That call we are calling as a low level programming language. Best example, anybody coming from CSC or IT or EC background, microprocessor, microcontroller, Raspberry Pi, and Arduino Pi. These languages we are calling as a low level. High level means any programming language which is understanding by human being. That means we can write any C program or Java program or CPP or Python. That code is understanding by human being, don't understanding computer processor. The type of languages are called high level. In the market, the most popular high-level programming languages are C, C++, Java, Python, .NET, PHP, Ruby, Go language, shell scripting, Java scripting, Modular 2. These are all high-level programming languages. In the market, the high-level programming languages can be categorized into four types. Some people we are calling as a procedure-oriented programming languages. Some people we are calling as a object-oriented programming languages. Some people we are calling as a scripting languages. Some people we are calling as a modular programming languages. But here our Python is a which type of high-level programming language. For suppose we learn C language. C is a procedure-oriented programming language. Java is a object-oriented programming languages. JavaScript is a scripting language, but Python is a which type of programming language? Python supporting these all types of high-level programming languages features. Python supporting functions. In that case, Python is a procedure-oriented. Python language supporting OOPS concepts. In that situation, Python is an object-oriented programming language. Python supporting dynamic data types and interpreter concept. In that case, Python is a scripting language. Python supporting modules concept. In that situation, Python is a modular programming language. That means Python is a mixing of all types of high-level programming languages features. That's why we are calling as a Python is a multi-paradigm. That means Python language supporting multiple programming languages features. Next one, Python supporting both interactive and batch mode. Okay, interactive mode means we can executing statement to statement. Batch mode means we can open the file and we can execute in the commands. For example, okay, for suppose I want to perform some mathematical calculations. Okay, now I am taking as a simply x equal to 10 and y equal to 20. Simply print of x plus y, print enter button, automatically that command is executed. Now print of x minus y, press enter button, that query is executed. Print of x into y, that query is executed. That is called interactive. Batch mode means open the file, same commands we can executing within the file. Simply x equal to 10, and y equal to 20. Print of x plus y. Next, print of x minus y. Print of x into y. And we can save that file and we can execute in that file. That is called batch mode. This is a batch mode example. This is a interactive mode. In Python, we can executing one program in two ways, either interactive or batch mode. Depends upon our requirement. We are using either interactive or batch mode. This is the one way to defining Python. Python is a general purpose programming language. Python is a high level programming language. Python is a multi-paradigm. Python supporting both interactive and batch mode. Another definition. Python is a general purpose high level interpreted interactive dynamically typed garbage collected modular procedure oriented object oriented and scripting programming language. So this is another way to defining Python. Python is a general purpose high level interpreted. Interpreted means basically we can written any high level code. That high level code is understanding by only human being. For suppose we can run any C language program or Java program or Python program, that program is understanding by only human being, don't understanding by the computer processor. The computer processor understanding only zeros and ones combination. Okay, after writing any high level code, next we need to converting that high level code into mission level. Who will converting? Internally, we are using some converters. That converters are called compilers and interpreters. Some programming language supporting compilers, some programming language supporting interpreter. Any programming language which support interpreter, that is called interpreted language. Next one, interactive means already we can discussing, we can executing step by step. This is the interactive mode. Next one, dynamically typed. Dynamically typed means basically the data types can be categorized into two types, static data types and the dynamic data types. Static means the programmer or developer to assign the data type to the variables at the time of defining a variable by explicitly. Best example, C is a one static type of language. In C language, for suppose I'm taking as a one variable X, my requirement I want to assign one integer value to X variable. How to assigning the integer value? Simply we can assigning the data type int X equal to one integer value we are assigning. For suppose I am taking as a one variable Y, my requirement I want to assigning one floating point value to Y variable. How to assigning? Simply we are using the data type float Y equal to one floating point value we are assigning. This is called static type. Dynamic typed means the programmer or developer don't specify this type of data types to at the time of defining a variable. That's why in Python, here I'm defining the variables without any data types concept. That is called dynamically typed. That means at runtime, automatically to assign the data type to these particular variables, okay, based upon our input values. We are passing the integer value automatically to assign the int type. we can take the floating point value automatically to assign the floating point type. For example, I am trying to finding the type. Python providing one function type of x. Here for suppose I am taking as a 2.20.1 print type of y. Now class integer and class float. Okay, depends upon our input values. Automatically data types are assigning. That's why we are calling as a dynamically typed. Next one, garbage collected means any programming language which support garbage collector concept. Garbage collector means that is a one predefined program automatically to deallocate the memory spaces for unused or unreferenced objects. Okay, once program execution is over, internally the garbage collector to deallocate the memory space for that particular program related objects. Once a garbage collector is executed, internally our memory is free. Whenever memory is free, automatically our program execution is very fast. That's why this is the one advantage garbage collector. C++ don't supporting garbage collector. The garbage collector concept introduced in Java language. Later Python also supporting garbage collector concept. Next one, modular. Modular means any programming language which support modules concept. Modules means we can achieve the reusability of code from outside the program. Functions providing reusability of code within the same program, but modules concept providing reusability of code from one program to another program. Next one, object oriented means any programming language which support OOPS concept, like as a class, object, encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, and data abstraction. These are the major OOPS concepts. Any programming language which support these concepts, that is called object oriented. Okay, observing very clearly Python Wikipedia. Okay, Python is an interpreted high level general purpose programming language. Next one, Python is a dynamically typed garbage collected. Next one, it support multiple programming paradigms. That's why we are calling as a Python is a multi-paradigm. Next one, history of Python. Okay, Python was developed by the Guido van Rossum, the year of 1991. Actually, this project started in the early of 1989. Okay, this project implementation started in the year of 1989, but officially released to the market in the year of 1991. Okay, Python is not a new language. Python is the oldest language when compared to Java. At the time of Python in the market, there is no Java. Java released to the market in the year of 1995, but Python released to the market in the year of 1991. .NET is released into the market in the year of 2000. but Python is released to the market in the year of 1991, especially in Indian market. Last 6 years onwards, Python gradually increasing because before 6 years back in Indian market, there is no artificial intelligence technology. Next one, there is no data science like as a machine learning, deep learning, NLP. Next one, big data Hadoop with Spark technology. Next one, cloud, DevOps, IoT. Next one, blockchain technology and the cyber security. Whenever we are introducing these technologies in the Indian market, now onwards Python gradually increasing because we are going to any domain, either artificial intelligence or a data science, cyber security or IoT. Next one, DevOps or a cloud. Python is one common programming language. Okay, in abroad countries, in school level, Python is the one subject. In Cambridge University, fifth standard Python is the one subject. Okay, CBSE also introducing Python subject. Last 3 years onwards, ninth, 10th, 11th, and 12th standard Python is the one subject. Next one, the name Python was derived from the Guido van Rossum's favorite TV fun show, the complete Monty Python Flying Circus. This is the one of the most popular TV fun show in Dutch countries. Next one, he is a Dutch programmer. A Dutch programmer means he is coming from Dutch country. That's why we are calling as a Dutch programmer. Okay, present he is working on Microsoft at a developer division. Guido van Rossum, he is a father of Python. Okay, initially he's working on Google. Next one, Dropbox. In the October 2019, Van Rossum left Dropbox and officially retired. Next one, on November 12, 2020, Van Rossum announced that he was coming out of retirement to join the developer division at Microsoft. Presently, he is working on Microsoft. Next one, when compared to other programming languages, Python having some advantages. Now, advantages of Python. First advantage, simple syntax. When compared to other programming languages, in Python, there is no concept of semicolons. In Python, there is no concept of semicolons concept. For suppose in C, C++, Java, every statement ending with semicolons are required. But in Python, don't require any semicolons concept. By mistakenly, in our Python program, we are put on the semicolon. Don't give any error message. Our program successfully executed. But in C, C++, Java, by mistakenly we are missing semicolon. We are getting 20 error messages or 30 error messages we are getting. Next one, at the time of creating a blocks, for suppose if you want to create a main block or main functions, compulsory we need to require curly braces concept is required. In Python, at the time of creating a blocks, don't require curly braces. Next one, If you want to writing the conditions in C, C++, Java, if you want to write the if condition or while condition or for loop conditions, simply we are using parentheses. But in Python, at the time of writing the condition, don't require any parentheses. Python always follow the space indentation concept. Space indentation concept. Okay, space indentation means the group of statements must begin with the same position. That means if block representation in C, CPP or Java language and Python. In C, CPP, if within that parenthesis, we can write the condition. After that one, we can open the block. Within the block, we can return the statement. Statement 1 end with a semicolon. Statement 2 end with a semicolon. So on nth statement. And end with a semicolon and close the curly braces. This is a if block representation in C, C++, Java programming. Same if block representation in Python. If condition, here block begin representation, we are using colon operator. After that, we are follow some space indentation. Statement 1. Statement 2. Up to so on statement n. Okay, statement 1, statement 2 up to statement n. Python always follow the space indentation means these group of statements must begin with the same position. For suppose in our C program, we can starting the statement from here, don't give any error messages. We can starting the statement from here, don't give any error messages. But in Python, compulsory these all statements starting with the same position. By mistakenly, we can starting the statement from here onwards, then immediately we are getting the syntax errors. Python always follow the space indentation concept. Next, second one, less code. When compared to other programming languages, Python having less code. Python having less code when compared to other programming languages. Other programming languages, programs like C, CPP, Java, and so on. Best example, if you want to learn any programming language, the first program we are discussing to print hello world. Okay, write a C program to print hello world. Okay, in C language, how to writing this program? In C program, if you want to print anything, we are using one function. What is that function? Printf function. Okay, if you want to using printf function in our C program, we need to require one header file. That header file name is called stdio.h, standard input output header file. First, we need to including that header file in our C program. How to including? By using one command #include stdio.h. Without including this header file, we cannot using printf functions and scanf function in our C program. After that one, every C program execution starts from main function. In C program main function, void main. Next one, block representation, curly braces. Okay, we can write any C language code within these two curly braces only. Now I want to print a hello world message. In C language, I am using one function that is called printf function. In C language, every statement ended with a semicolons are required. Now I want to print one string. How to print the string? By using double quotes or single quotes. Hello world. This is the simple C language program to print hello world. Next one, write a Java program to print hello world. Okay, how to write the Java program? In Java, if you want to performing any input or output operations, we need to require one package. That package name is called IO package. First, we need to import that IO package into our Java program. Import java.io.star package. Next one, Java is a pure object-oriented programming language. We can implement any Java program within the class. That's why here I am taking as one class. Class name I am taking as a test. Next one, Java program execution starting from main method. In Java main method syntax, public, static, void main, string, arguments, and array. Next one, I want to print one message. How to print the message? By using system.out.println hello world. This is the simple Java program to print hello world. Next one, Python program. Write a Python program to print hello world. To print hello world. Simply in Python, print hello world. This is a Python program. Here don't require any header files or packages or main function. Simply print hello world. This is a Java program to print hello world. This is a C language program to print hello world. Next, third one. If you're interested, I'm executing print hello world. Our program is executed to print a hello world. This is the simple Python program to print hello world. Next one more advantage. Python is a dynamically typed language. Dynamically typed language. A dynamically typed language means the programmer or developer don't assign any data type to the variables at the time of defining a variable by explicitly. For example, write a C program. Okay, C is a which one? Either static or dynamic. C is a static type language. To perform addition operation on two different two different types of data. Write a C program to perform addition operation on two different types of data. Two different types of data means, for suppose my requirement first input I am taken as integer, second input I am taken as a floating point value. How to writing the C language program? Hash include stdio.h. Next one, void main. Within the main function, I am defining a one variable x. My requirement I want to take in as a integer value. How to assigning int x equal to integer value. Next one, float y equal to one floating point value. Whenever we are performing the addition operation on which one integer and the floating point value, we will get the result as a floating point. 10 plus 2.3 means 12.3. That is also floating point value. Float z equal to x plus y. Finally, printf z. This is the simple C program to perform addition operation on two different types of data. Next one. Okay, write a Python program. Python is a which one? Dynamic type of language. Now observing very clearly, simply x equal to 10, y equal to 2.3, z equal to x plus 5, print of z. Okay, here don't defining any data types at the time of defining a variables. Python is a dynamic type of language. At runtime, automatically to assign the data type to this particular variable based upon our input value. We are passing the integer value automatically to assign the int type. We can passing the floating point type value automatically to assign the float type to the y at runtime. Now our file is executed 12 point. Next one more advantage in our C language or C++ Java. Once we can defining x is a which type, integer type, throughout that program, x always representing only integer values. By mistakenly, we are changing the x value, integer value to one floating point value, then immediately our C compiler to give the syntax error. Because already we can defining x is a which type, integer type, but here we are trying to assigning the floating point value. But in Python, don't require the type concept. Observing very clearly, initially I am assigning the x value is integer. Now I am assigning the x value is one floating point value. Print of z plus x. Now our program is executed. Okay, at runtime automatically to assign the data types. In this particular situation, x type is integer. In this particular situation, x type is float automatically assigned. If you interest, we can find that one. Print of type of x. Here I am finding the type of x. Okay, here type of x is integer. Here type of x is floating point. Depends upon our input values. Automatically data types are assigning. That concept is nothing but a dynamically typed. These are the major advantages in Python when compared to other languages. Simple syntax, less code, and a dynamically typed concept. Next one, features of Python. Okay, first feature, easy to learn. Next one, easy to read. Next one, easy to use. Next one, easy to maintenance. Okay, maintenance means after developing any application, next we can deliver that application to the client. Next we can providing the supporting. Okay, for suppose we can implement any one project by using Java, other languages. That project maintenance compulsory experienced candidates are required. But we can developing any Python project, the maintenance of the Python project as a fresher level also possible. When compared to experience level and fresher level, okay, whenever we are using fresher candidates, the maintenance cost will be reduced. That's why we are calling as a easy to maintenance. Next, another one, portable or cross platform. Okay, portable means it's supporting any operating system. That means we can install our Python software, either Windows is possible, Linux or Mac OS, either Android OS or iOS also possible. That's why we are calling as a portable or cross platform. Next one, scalable. Okay, scalable means easily we can add new features into Python. Easily we can add new features into Python. Next one, secure. Python also providing security because Python language supporting OOPS concept. The major benefit of OOPS concept, we can achieve the security. Like Java also supporting security concept. Next one, flexible. Flexible. Okay, flexible means, okay, previously I want to print one hello world message that is a one C level. That means a procedure oriented mechanism. Print hello world. For suppose if you want to learn C language, in C language, we are following one structure. Every C program we can return in that particular structure only. Next, coming to the Java, we can return any Java. We are following one structure that is a class. Without a class, we cannot implement any Java program. But Python is a flexible language. That means, okay, here I am printing hello world message. This is a procedure oriented mechanism. Same program I am implemented in object oriented. Simply I am taken as a class name test. Within the class, I am written as a hello world message. A single program I am implemented in two ways, either procedure oriented or object oriented. This is the object oriented fashion. Previous one that is a procedure oriented. Depends upon your requirement. We can implement it as a logic, either procedure oriented or object that is a user flexible. Next one, platform independent. Platform independent. Platform independent means write once, run anywhere. That means we can run one Python program in our Windows operating system, same code without any changes. We can executing on Linux operating system or Mac OS, either Android OS or iOS also possible. That's why we are calling as a platform independent. Next one, strongly typed. Strongly typed. Python is a strongly typed language. That means for suppose I want to performing addition operation. Okay, that addition operation is applicable only for numerical data. Okay, numerical data means like as a integers, floating point values, and complex numbers. For suppose I'm taking as a 2 plus 3, now addition operation is performing. Next one, 2 plus 3.2, addition operation is performing. 2 plus 3j, addition operation is performing. For suppose except numerical data, we can take another different type of data. We cannot perform addition operation. For suppose 2 plus, I am taken as a string 3. Okay, 2 is a integer, but 3 is a string. String is not a numerical data. In that situation, we cannot perform in the addition operation. Okay, that's why we are calling as a strongly typed language. Next one, free and open source. Free and open source. Python is completely free and open source. That means without paying any single paisa, we can downloading Python software and we can use that software. Open source means anybody can contribute to our Python organization. That means for suppose we are implemented on any new concept, then immediately we can sending our code to Python organization team. The Python organization team to verify our code. That code logic is released to the public in the next version. Okay, that's why Python supporting 3 lakhs plus modules. Nowadays, you are going to any domain, Python is supported. Okay, Python, everything providing some module, just we need to import and writing your 1 or 2 lines of code. For example, I want to print this particular year calendar. Simply Python providing one calendar function, import calendar. Now print of calendar dot calendar is another function. Now which year calendar we are passing, my requirement I want to printing 2021 calendar. Okay, for row how many number of months we want to print it, which in the row I want to print it 2 months, that is my requirement. Now the 2021 calendar is printed. This is the 2021 calendar. Okay, Python, everything is providing modules. Just we need to import that module. We are written 1 or 2 statements and we can get the our output. Don't require manual logic. Everything is providing packages. For suppose I want to print this particular month calendar. Simply print calendar dot month year 2021 month number is 10 I am passing. Now this month calendar is printed. Okay, free and open source. Next one, Python supporting all types of database connections. Okay, by using Python, we can communicating any type of database. In the market, the databases can be categorized into 2 types: SQL databases and NoSQL databases. SQL databases means like as a Oracle database, MySQL, Teradata, SQLite3. NoSQL databases means MongoDB, Cassandra, DynamoDB. Okay, we can communicating any type of database by using Python is possible. These are the features of Python. Python is a free and open source. It is maintained by PSF team. It is maintained by PSF team. That means Python Software Foundation. Here there is no third party vendor. Python providing one official website. Go to that official website. We can downloading Python software. Python official website www.python.org. Okay, this is a Python official website. Go to this website and we can download it without any single paisa or without any registration. Directly we can download it. Okay, observing very clearly. Here it is providing Python is a which one? Programming language. Okay, don't confusing. Some people are calling as a Python is a scripting language. Okay, basically Python is a one programming language. Okay, the which one programming language means That programming languages can be categorized into two types, like as a low level and high level. Now coming to the Python is a high level. Next one, the high level programming languages can be categorized into four types, either procedure oriented or object oriented or scripting or modular. Python supporting these four types of high level programming languages features. That's why it depends upon our requirement. Some people we are calling as a Python is a scripting. That means we go for DevOps or cloud. Okay, these guys we are calling as a Python is a scripting. For suppose if we go for development side, web application development or testing side, these guys we are calling as a Python is a programming language or Python is an object oriented programming language. Okay, PSF means Python Software Foundation. Next one, applications of Python, or where we are using Python. First application, automation applications. Okay, automation applications means here we are going to use in the concept called robotics. The robotics are electronic devices. The electronic devices are not intelligence. So we can providing the intelligence to the robotics. How to providing the intelligence to the robotics? By using some technique that is called AI technology. In the market, we are calling as a artificial intelligence. This is the one of the top most trending technology in the software industry. If anybody move into AI domain, we need to require one primary skill. That skill is called Python. Next one, data science. Okay, what is the meaning of data science? It is a process of deriving the knowledge from the huge amount of data through organizing, processing, and analyzing the data. How to analyze the data and how to process the data? By using some data science techniques. The techniques are called machine learning, deep learning, NLP, natural language processing, image processing, statistical analysis. These comes under the data science techniques. If anybody move into data science domain, the Python is a primary skill. R language is a secondary programming. Python is a primary programming. Next one, big data Hadoop. Okay, big data means a large amount of data is nothing but big data. That means any data which contains five V's. That means volume, variety. Okay, five V's means generally big data is nothing but a large amount of data, but technically big data means which data is not suitable for storing and processing. The type of data is nothing but a big data. How to storing the big data and how to process the big data, we are introducing one concept that is called Hadoop. Hadoop is a one framework which is used to storing the big data and process the big data. Hadoop providing two ecosystems. One is called HDFS, Hadoop Distributed File System. By using HDFS, we can store the big data. After storing the big data, next we need to process the big data. How to process the big data? Here Hadoop providing another ecosystem that is called MapReduce. The MapReduce is used to process the big data, but MapReduce is suitable for only already existed data only. For suppose I want to performing some live analysis. For suppose I want to take the data from online stock market. Now I want to analysis the data. Okay, online stock market data, every fraction of second is moving. It is not a constant value. Every fraction of second, the data is moving. In that situation, the map reduce is not suitable. For suppose I want to predicting live cricket match scores. In that situation, map reduce is not suitable. In that situation, we are introducing one concept that is called Spark. This is the one of the topmost trending technology, big data Hadoop with Spark. Okay, if you are anybody moving to big data Hadoop with Spark, we need to require either Python language or Scala language. In the present market trending, Spark with Python, that is called PySpark, or Spark with Scala. Next one, web application. Okay, if you want to developing web applications by using Python language is also possible. Okay, what is meant by web application? It is a one server-side program that utilizes web browsers and web technologies to performing a task over the internet. Best example, Gmail, Facebook, Instagram, either college website or university website. This comes under the web applications. Okay, we can developing web applications in the market can be categorized into three positions, either UI development or front-end development. Second one, back-end development, and third one, full-stack development. Okay, UI development or front-end development means that the developer only which one familiar with client-side technologies like as HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Bootstrap and jQuery. Second one, backend. If you interest, we go for backend development side. We need to require any one server-side programming language, like as a Python or Java or .NET or PHP or Ruby. These are the topmost backend technologies. If we are selecting any one programming language, we need to require that particular programming language related frameworks are required. For example, if you are selecting Python as a backend development side, we need to require Python related web development frameworks are required. In the market, a number of frameworks are available. That frameworks are called Django framework, Flask framework, Bottle, Web2Py, CherryPy, Pyramid, Pylon, Fast API. Any number of web development frameworks are available, but present market trending, especially in Indian market, Python plus Django hot cake as a backend development. For suppose if you are selecting full stack development, in the market, the most popular full stack developments are like as a Python full stack or Java full stack and .NET full stack, men stack and mean stack. Totally five full stack developments are available. For suppose if you are selecting Python full stack development, that the developer should be know the concept of front end technologies and back end technologies. Okay, front end plus back end is nothing but a full stack. Plus the developer to involve entire SDLC process. Okay, in the software industry, we can developing any one application. We are following SDLC concept, software development life cycle. In that one, the first phase is to gather the client requirements. Second one is planning. Next one, code implementation. Next one, build that code. Next one, testing that code. Next one, deploying. Next one, monitoring. And the next one, operating. This is called SDLC process. Full stack development means the developer to involve entire SDLC process. Next, another application, DevApps. This is the one of the market trending technology, DevApps concept. Okay, in olden days, there is no communication between both the development team and operations team. In that situation, the application development takes more time. Okay, to reduce that application development time, we are introducing one concept that is called DevOps concept. The major advantage of DevOps concept, we can achieve the continuously communication between both the development team and the operations team, collaboration, integration, and automation. How to implementing the automation between both the development team and operations team? At that time, we are implementing some automation scripts. That automation scripts are implemented. Some people are using Python, some people are using Ruby language, some people are using Linux shell scripting. When compared to these three programming languages, as a fresher level, if you don't know any programming background, when compared to these three languages, we can learn Python is very, very easy. In the market, the most popular DevOps tools are Chef, Puppet, Docker, Ansible, Jenkins, next one Maven, next one Vagrant, Git, GitHub. These are all DevOps tools. If anybody move into DevOps engineer positions, we need to require DevOps tools plus any one scripting language is required for automation. Next one, cloud. This is also one of the market trending technology, cloud technologies. In the market, any number of cloud vendors are available, like as a Google, Microsoft, next one Amazon, Salesforce, Oracle, next one IBM. These are all cloud vendors. When compared to these cloud vendors, the present market trending, the top three cloud vendors are first one Amazon. Amazon providing one cloud service. That service name is nothing but AWS. Amazon Web Services. Next, second thing, Microsoft. Microsoft providing one cloud service. That service name is called Azure, Windows Azure. Next one, Google providing one cloud service that is called GCP, Google Cloud Platform. If anybody move into AWS, compulsory Python skill is required. Here there is no optional. If you go for Microsoft Windows Azure, are available. Two options are available, like as a PowerShell scripting or Python. If you go for GCP, there is no option. Compulsory Python skill is required. Next one, IoT concept, Internet of Things. Okay, what is the meaning of IoT? IoT is a one mobile device. The device is connected to each and everything. After that, we can communicate the things remotely. Best example, home automation. Home automation means in our home, each and everything like as a AC, TV, fan are connected to our mobile phone. Next one, we can operating the things remotely through our mobile phones. That is the concept of IoT. If anybody move into IoT positions, compulsory we need to require Python. Next one, embedded systems. Anybody what is meant by embedded system? Embedded. It is a combination of both hardware and software. Best example, mobile devices, washing machines, refrigerators, air conditioners. This comes under the embedded systems. If anybody move into embedded system development side, in olden days, we need to require minimum C language or C++ is required because in olden days, the most of the embedded applications are implemented by using Intel products, like as Intel processor we are using. But nowadays, we can take any mobile phone or washing machine. Internally, we are using Qualcomm processor, either Snapdragon, next one, Raspberry Pi and Arduino Pi. These processors we are using. These companies at the time of manufacturing the processors by using Python language. Qualcomm company using Python language. Whenever we are buying the Qualcomm product, after that one, our embedded engineer to communicate the device. How to communicate the device? The device understanding only Python instructions. That's why last 3 years onwards, whenever we are moving to embedded system development side, compulsory we need to require embedded Python is required. In olden days, we need to require embedded C is required, but nowadays we need to require embedded Python. Next, another application, networking applications. Networking applications means here we can developing chatbot applications. Chatbot application means for suppose we are open any one website, then immediately we are getting some text messages. How can I help you? Enter your mobile number or enter your name. This type of text messages we are getting. We will sending internally one application chatting with you. The type of applications are nothing but a chatbot applications. Okay, in olden days, we can take any banking applications or e-commerce applications. It is providing one customer care number. For suppose if you are buying any one product from Amazon or Flipkart, it is providing one customer care number. If any issue are there, we can contact that customer care number. But nowadays, we are not providing any customer care numbers. It is providing simply one chat option. Go to the chat window, we can communicate it. Okay, this type of chatbot applications we can developing by using Python. Nowadays, we can take any application, it is adding one chat application. Next one, here we can updating networking protocols. In our day-to-day life activity, we are using some networking protocols. Which protocols we are using? For example, if you want to get the internet connection. How to get the internet connection? Simply we are using which one? Open the mobile phone, simply tap on your mobile phone, select either mobile data or Wi-Fi. But internally, we are using one networking protocol that is called TCP/IP, Transmission Control Protocol or Internet Protocol. For suppose I want to sending a request to one server. For suppose I want to sending the request to Facebook. How to sending the request? Open the web browser. We are typing one domain www.facebook.com. But internally, we are using one networking protocol that is called HTTP protocol, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, or HTTPS, Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure Layer. Without these protocols, we are not sending any request. Okay, in olden days, we are observing in the browser compulsory http://www.google.com is required. But nowadays, simply I am typing Google or Facebook. Okay, automatically this entire URL will be added. For suppose I am typing, okay, Google page directly is getting. Okay, automatically this is the URL https://www.google.com. Okay, HTTP means hypertext transfer protocol. This protocol automatically added. For suppose I want to transfer the data from one mobile phone to another mobile phone. How to transfer the data? By explicitly we are using either Bluetooth or share it, either G files or with cables we are using. But internally we are using one networking protocol that is called FTP, File Transfer Protocol. Without this protocol, we cannot transfer the data. For suppose at the time of transferring the data from one mobile phone to another mobile phone, some files we will get one message, this file could not transfer the file. Okay, at that time, these two mobiles don't supporting FTP protocol. Next one, if you want to sending an emails, how to sending the emails? By using one protocol that is called SMTP protocol we are using. Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. Okay, we can updating this type of networking protocols by using Python language is also possible. In the market, we are calling as a network engineers. Next one, scientific applications. Okay, scientific application means a research people can developing any one application. The type of applications are called scientific applications. In the market, we are calling as a R&D. Okay, research and development. In the market, we are calling as a either ISRO jobs or NASA jobs. If anybody move into ISRO development side or NASA development side, minimum one programming skill is required. Not only Python, either C or CPP or Java or Python, minimum one programming language is required. Next one, animations. If anybody move into animation domain, like as a 3D application development or VFX, either movie animations or graphic designing, in that case also Python skill is useful. Next one, testing. Okay, in the software industry, after developing an application, next our application is going to testing phase. Okay, testing means to verify our application properly working or not, or to check whether our application to satisfy the client requirements or not. Who will performing the testing? In the software industry, separate domain is there. The domain is nothing but a testing domain. That engineers we are calling as a test engineers. Okay, in the market, the testing can be categorized into two types, manual testing and automation testing. Manual testing means the test engineer to test that application manually. That means open the source code to check the line by line code manually. In the manual testing, the testing and application takes more time. Next one, the manual testing don't providing 100% accurate result. That's why we are moving to automation testing. Automation testing means testing an application with the help of some third-party tools. The tools are nothing but automation testing tools. In the market, a number of automation testing tools are available. In the market, UFT, Selenium, JMeter, Load Runner. Okay, these are the most popular automation testing tools. When compared to these all testing tools, Selenium is the most popular. If anybody move into Selenium automation testing, okay, Selenium supporting any number of programming languages. Selenium supporting Python, Selenium supporting Java, Selenium supporting C Sharp, Selenium supporting Go language also. Present market trending, Selenium with Python hot cake. Next one, games development. By using Python, we can developing games also possible. Next one, GUI, graphical user interface. Okay, what is the difference between web applications and GUI applications? If you want to communicate the web application, that application is not required into your mission, but we need to require internet connection is required. Best example, I want to sending the request to Facebook server. How to sending the request to the Facebook server? If you want to communicate the Facebook application, that application is not required into your computer. Just to open the browser, we are typing one domain www.facebook.com. That request is passing to Facebook server. Then immediately we are getting one Facebook login page. You can enter your username and password, but not login button. Now that request is passing to Facebook server. The Facebook server to validating our username and password. Our username password is valid. Now we will get your Facebook home page. But that application is not required into your mission. But coming to the GUI application, if you want to communicate the GUI application, compulsory that application is installing into your local machine. Best example, calculator, calendar, notepad, this type of applications are nothing but a GUI applications. By using Python, we can developing both web applications and GUI applications. Next one, mobile apps. By using Python, we can developing mobile applications also possible. Next one, admin activities. Admin activities. Okay, whenever you go for any software company, in that company, minimum 3 to 4 admin teams are available. Admin teams are DBA, database administrator, system administrator, OS administrator, and network administrator. We go for any admin jobs, we need to require one automation scripting for language. In olden days, these guys are using Linux shell scripting. But nowadays, these guys are also moving to Python scripting when compared to Linux shell scripting and Python. Inbuilt Python providing any number of packages. Okay, don't require any number of lines of coding. Simply just importing that package and we can return either 1 or 2 lines of code, we will get our result. Next, another application, GIS, Geographical Information Systems. Geographical Information Systems. That means in the market we are calling as a Google Maps and navigations. Okay, if anybody move into Google Maps or navigation jobs also, at admin level we need to require Python, not supporting level. Next, another application, ethical hacking. This is a one subdomain in cyber security. Anybody move into ethical hacking, here we can developing cryptography and network security algorithms. We can develop in cryptography and network security algorithms practically. We need to require Python. Next, another one, blockchain. Okay, blockchain is a one technology to providing the security to the cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency in the sense in the market we are calling as a Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. These are the top three. Which one? Digital currencies in the market: Bitcoin, Litecoin, and the Ethereum. If you want to providing the security to these digital currency, we need to implementing by using blockchain techniques. Okay, how to implementing the blockchain techniques? We need to require one programming language, either JavaScript or Python. Next one in the market we are calling as a ETL and the BI. ETL full form, extraction, transformation, and loading. In the market, ETL engineer jobs are available. The ETL engineer to performing the ETL process means to extracting the data from different data sources to apply some transformation on data. Final data will be loading into data warehousing. In the market, any number of ETL tools are available. The most popular ETL tools are Informatica, DataStage, Ab initio, and MSBI. Next one, BI means business intelligence. The BI engineer take the data from data warehousing, applying some analysis on data, finally to generating the reports to the client. In the market, the most popular BI tools are like as a Tableau and Power BI. Present market trending Tableau and Power BI. If anybody move into Tableau or Power BI, we need to require Python scripting. Next one, web scraping. Okay, web scraping means to scrap the data from our websites. For example, if you are opening your Google Chrome, we can search one product. After that one, we can close that browser. Next, we can open any social media website like as a YouTube or Facebook or anything. We will getting only previously which product we are searching, only that product related ads we are getting from any e-commerce websites like as a Myntra, Flipkart or Amazon. Only that particular product related which one ads we are getting. How to getting that one? Whenever you are searching any one product from your browser, internally our data will be scrapping that the related information is passing to which one e-commerce websites. That is concept is called web scraping. This is the one of the top most trending in the market web scraping technique. Next one, ERP applications. Enterprise, resource planning. In the market, we are calling as e-commerce applications. We can developing e-commerce application. In olden days, we are using ABAP. That is one SAP model, but present SAP market is very down. Now we are implementing ERP applications by using Python language is also possible. If you want to developing ERP applications with Python, we need to require one framework. That framework is called Vodo framework is required. Next one, bioinformatics. Okay, anybody coming from science background, in that case also Python skill is useful. Okay, these are the Python related applications. After completion of the Python, which domain we are interested, the domain learning separately. But present market demanding, we are going to any domain. Python is a one common programming skill. If you go for artificial intelligence or data science or big data Hadoop or DevOps or cloud, either full stack development side or anywhere, Python is a one common language. If anybody any doubt, please clarify your doubts. Okay, next class we will discussing implementation of Python. Next one, Python distributions in the market. Some people we are calling as a Jython, some people calling as a Anaconda Python, some people we are calling as a C Python. Okay, what is the distributions of Python in the market? Okay, C Python, Jython, Iron Python, Rust Python, and embedded Python and Anaconda Python. If anybody going to data science, the data science people are using Anaconda Python environment.